everyone. So I am recording this from home and it is the conclusion of Splash Week. So last week's episode was basically a horror story about getting ready for Splash Week. It was a lot going on. There was a lot of push to get things done. Some things didn't get done. Some things did get done. I'm going to leave that all in the video for you. And then basically I'm going to be home for a few days, then back to Bob to start on next week's projects. Enjoy this week's episode. I'm going to take a shower, get a good night's sleep, and hang out with Hubs and dogs and horses, and then I'm going home. I mean, I'm going back to the boat. See, I'm just tired. I just need to be done for the week. Are we putting that on?
Pow! There's a big pop.
Yay!
I didn't see anything. It was Sunday morning. Okay.
What you got there, Mike?
I don't know what this is.
It's just a thingy. It spins around, right? Goes to the top of that, what's that called? That big thing sticking up, a mast?
Yeah, that's what it is. Wind transducer.
Wind
Solar powered.
Solar powered?
Oh yeah.
Oh hey, and Bluetooth, right? And Bluetooth. That's what you're told. And you're gonna go up there, put that in.
Yep.
Like, we actually do know the words, right? We should probably tell people we know what the mast is. Boaty people and their boaty words.
That's no fun.
I know, right?
Counted.
There,
It goes
it
in.
touches it.
Touches it.
Alright.
So you got.
Yeah, I got it. All right. Sweet. Thank you.
He has his surgical tools. Let me hit it.
Oh, now I'm not ready.
Okay.
Plan
Hey,
for the rest
Clint.
of the week. Hello. Is to
What do
get
you
your
do
boat
here?
ready for water.
Yeah. What do you do here, Clint?
Nothing. It seems like.
Clint's being humble.
I do
He's
everything.
actually the manager of what?
Services.
Services.
Manager.
They do everything.
Yep.
And
So we'll be installing side scan transducers today, tomorrow morning.
have you ever done these before?
Yeah.
On a sailboat?
Yeah.
So this is not abnormal.
Nope.
My dad is a little...
You're abnormal, but your dad's fine.
Did you hear that, everybody? I hope Howdy heard that. Hey, up there is Mike. And as much as we like to mess around about not knowing all the boaty words, we actually know that's the mast. And this is the wind instrument. It is solar powered and it is Bluetooth, and it will communicate with the B&G. So
No laying down on the job.
whatever. I'm gonna need it anyway.
Transducer data.
Did you figure out the Bluetooth thing with it?
Yes.
What was wrong?
I don't know what was wrong, but it's working.
It's working at the moment. So is it on right now?
Yes.
Okay, so with it being that far above us, is that the question, whether or not it'll be within range?
Yes.
Good to know. The plot thickens. While the guys were on the mast putting in the electronics, I decided to start rolling out the netting and fixing it to the safety cable. I decided to use zip ties and some sewing techniques to wrap it around the stanchions, and had to cut a couple of spots to create the gates and to get it around the stern. Here I used a pair of scissors to cut down a line that I would ultimately wrap around that stanchion, creating an extra secure spot, since that's the area that takes most of the tension. Next I used zip ties to secure the netting to the individual stanchions.
Still up there, Mikey. Hey, Mike.
He's up there. He's saying stuff.
Hey, Mike.
He's
Hey, Mike. Jumper and some wires down here at the base of the mast. So you have your anchor light still?
I still have my anchor on, yes. I don't have anything on the other one yet.
Okay.
The other one is a black line, a black wire. Out of the tricolor green, yellow, black. I got the black one. That's not there.
Okay, typical sailboat maneuver. The wire going from the breaker panel to the step is non-operational.
Okay.
They disconnected that. So
There's no
instead
power
of
on it.
doing that,
Right.
they ran a bow and stern, a red and green light, navigation light up to the bow rail.
They did?
That's typical of sailboaters because they don't want to go up to the head of the mast to fix the problem.
I'd rather have the masthead light.
So I jumpered from anchor light over to running light,
Right.
and that stuff up the mast works. So we just got to get power to this
Excellent.
step of the mast.
Excellent.
So we'll be golden.
okay.
Piece of cake.
So problem
cake.
solved.
Problem solved.
That
Done.
was rapid. That was rapid fire, Clint.
Rapid fire.
Diagnostic.
We're ready to go.
Yeah.
That was
On the move, ready to go. We're going to be
Woo.
sailing Saturday.
Yeah.
Are you excited for the sea trial on this? The
Yes.
engine trial?
Yes.
Are you going with us for that?
Especially if it's on a weekend, yes.
Well, I mean, that's up to you guys when you schedule it. But I didn't know if that was something that you attend. Like,
I
do you
would
go?
probably have
Who you
Charlie
looking for,
actually do the
Tammy?
real stuff. And
But
then,
you would be there for the passive
yeah,
Yeah.
let's go have fun while testing.
beer.
Yes.
Got it. Spending money on a hotel. I would make a little bunk in the V berth. So it's me and Stitch. Stitchy Beans. She's still healing those wounds from her hawk or something, but she's definitely feeling better. And I don't know if you can see this or not, but I got the companionway. Oh, hatch open. Oh, there's the moon. Through. This is a little forward companionway. And check that out. Through the nets and everything. That's kind of cool. Anyway. So much stuff is going on right now. So tomorrow I'm going to video a lot. For now, I think I'm going to shut the light off. I'm listening to an audiobook, a John Krishmer audiobook, Mercy of the Sea, about Hurricane Lenny and Carl Wake. And so I'm on the last chapter. Oh my god, it's so intense. It's just nuts. Anyway, so good night, and I will see you all in the morning. Bye. morning right off the bat I painted the side scan sonar transducers. There's one on each side. So we bottom paint that, and then when we put it on the belts, we're gonna scrape and paint those sections where the stands were. If you hold up, I'll show you what's going on. Alright, so here's the back. I took all the old letters off, and then there was just like fake wood putty or something. So I chiseled off as much as I could and then just repainted it red. And then if you remember that gold paint from the dragon, turns out we have little dolphins on there too. So I just put some gold on there just to sort of take your eye away. And then I touched up the Avalon. I'm gonna leave that for now. The mystical island of Avalon. There is a little VA over there. But so all I gotta do now is put on Bob's letters, which are in the pile right there. You can see it.
Yeah.
That's not the new one though, right?
That's not the new one.
Oh man. Oh, the paint. It is really neat.
I had a real curl. Oh yeah, just for hair, yeah.
It does. Brilliant.
Christen the Bob.
You are now Bob. Officially Bob. And that is it.
Is that the first time?
That's
Yep.
the renaming ceremony.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice boat.
Thank
Thank
you.
you. Give us luck on this boat and to protect it as
From
we
our-
sail from place to place and port to port.
Even in our own stupidity.
Even on our own stupidity. Half that way.
Now the other side.
There we go.
East to west.
No, we did east to west.
Well, you better make sure. East to west.
Yeah.
Enjoy the Moscato, Poseidon. Whoop whoop. Have a drink. Drink some.